Hi, it's Jessica and welcome to Recipes for Radiance. Okay, have you ever been in a restaurant, you've already had your dinner and you're wondering like, oh, should we ask for the dessert tray? What should we get? I don't know. And then your decision is made. The moment a waiter walks past your table with the scent of something lingering as he walks by, the scent that is left behind him, that enters your nostrils and you're wondering, what could it be? And then he goes to the table next to you and he sets down a stand and he puts the tray on there. And all of a sudden, before you know it, he lights it on fire. What the hell is that? Bananas Foster. No? Oh, okay. Is that just me that thinks about that? Oh, okay. Okay, today we are going to be making a healthier version and it's called Bananas Imposter. It is so delicious. We are substituting the processed sugars and the alcohol, and the butter, and we are putting all healthy natural ingredients into this. There's no reason why you cannot have a healthy late night snack, or you can even put it on top of your oatmeal in the morning. I know. All right, Bananas Imposter, let's get started. I'm gonna preheat my pan between low and medium. Okay, we're not gonna have it too hot. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put just a teeny little bit of coconut oil into the pan just so the bananas don't stick. The beauty about Bananas Fosters is you can use just a banana ready to eat, it's ripe, ready to go, or you can use a banana that's not quite ripe yet. I mean, you don't want it too green. I'm gonna cut so maybe like half an inch thick. All right, I'm just gonna drop them in a single layer right in the pan. And the sugars and the banana alone, I mean, just caramelize the banana beautifully, but then when we add all those flavors, oh, it's gonna be amazing. So we're just gonna let those hang out for just a few minutes. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna mix everything just right here in this little bowl, and I'm just gonna put it right on top. How simple is that? So in this mixture, I'm going to get first, we'll start off with cinnamon. All right, don't judge me on the cinnamon, okay? So we are going to do half of a teaspoon of cinnamon, an eighth of a teaspoon of allspice. A little bit goes a long way. And if you don't have allspice, use pumpkin spice. If you don't have pumpkin spice, use nutmeg, even less nutmeg. If you don't have nutmeg, just use a little bit more cinnamon. That's the beauty of this. You really can't go wrong. Since we're not using typical liquor in this recipe, which the liquor version is really good, I'm going to use pure vanilla extract, and it's still going to give you that depth of flavor. So I'm actually going to use a teaspoon of vanilla extract in this. It sounds like a lot, but really concentrates that flavor and makes it good. Okay, then I'm going to use a teaspoon of coconut oil. Beautiful. I'm going to do a teaspoon of the agave. And the agave has such a depth of flavor on its own. And if you don't have that, you can use maple syrup, and you can just use more honey. And I'm going to use a teaspoon of honey. And that's it. Isn't that so easy? Okay, so before I mix that up, I'm actually going to check on my bananas. I want them to get just a little bit of caramelized on each side before I flip them. It's going to just make it really nice. So now I'm just going to stir it up. How simple is that? This healthy Bananas Foster's topping can go on so many things. Like I told you earlier, it can go on your oatmeal in the morning, Greek yogurt for a snack, the low-fat ice cream that we're using. So I don't know if every place has this, but I found this here at one of my local grocery stores. It's called Arctic Zero, and it's okay. It's a little bland because in half a cup there's like 36 calories, no fat, 2 grams of fiber, only 7 carbs, 5 sugars, and 3 grams of protein. So that's why I love to spice it up with some extra toppings. I think our bananas are ready. I'm too busy fantasizing about my Bananas Foster. Okay, just be kind of gentle when you flip them because the bananas do get soft. So I've got those flipped, and what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm just going to spoon this mixture over each one of the little banana pieces, and you're going to see it's going to start to bubble, and it's just going to infuse in those bananas. Amazing. You don't need to heat it through too much. You can keep it on low. We're just going to let it just sit in its own juices for just a few minutes, and then it's perfect. I mean, it's not even right. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for joining me. Wherever you're watching this, head on over to HerTube TV and check out my channel, Recipes for Radiance. You can also go to my website, recipesforradiance.com, where I have a free gift waiting for you. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.